All right, we're good.
Check,
What's
check.
up, fellas? Back for another episode.
How's it
Mario,
going?
Ryan, what's going on?
What's up, boys? What's up?
First impressions, a little disappointed that I no longer see any hideous baseball jerseys on cam
You know,
here.
you
Ah,
know what? My buddy, my buddies, and my brother last night went to the Mets game. I wore a Marlins jersey. My buddy wore a Twins jersey. My brother wore a Cincinnati Reds Adam Dunn jersey, and my other friend wore a Mariano Rivera New York Yankees jersey. And we were the biggest fucking assholes in the history of the world. But the only bigger asshole than us was some dude like hanging around at Citi Field who was legit fired up that my buddy was wearing a Yankees jersey. He was like not like fucking playing around like boo you suck. He was like you fucking asshole came to fucking Citi Field in a goddamn Yankees jersey. And we just kept walking because that dude was about to throw hands.
I
it's
was
funny
gonna
you mentioned
say
that.
you're a fucking weirdo if like two of you just went to the game and wore your jerseys, not affiliated with the team you're watching, but like five or six of you, I think it might have been kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you just are like aware that you're being a douchebag, it's fine.
It's weird that you guys mentioned that today because I was just talking on Twitter about that. How like I used to hate when people would show up at a game with like some neutral team's gear on until I became that guy, and then I was like, it's actually a lot of fun. Like I showed up last week at the Dodgers Padres game at Dodger Stadium, decked out in Orioles gear, and I was like, this is great. I'm supporting my team from the other side of the country.
And you're
Well,
wearing orange in the middle of a sea of just white and blue.
Yeah, it was great.
well,
Did the same thing at D-backs Indians.
where are you guys on rocking other teams' gear? Like, Ryan, could you wear a Jays hat? Like, no problem.
Jays no because I hate them, but
What?
like I got a Mike Trout jersey I wear all the time. I have like those. I have a throwback Marlins hat I wear a lot. I have a Giancarlo Stanton shirt.
I'm
Like,
talking more like in division. Like I would rock an O's hat because I like an O's hat, and the O's are just like, oh, you're cute. You try every once in a while, like, but you're not a real threat. But
You know, I
Jesus.
couldn't do. I know I couldn't do the O's or I couldn't do the Yankees or the Red Sox. I could rock the old Devil Rays hat. I like that a lot, and that '90s Blue Jays cap. I really like that one too. I
Yeah.
could. I don't know. I don't know. I'd feel weird about it.
My least favorite team in the whole world is the Royals. Everyone knows that, and I have the powder blue, royal blue Royals hat. It's just a sick hat.
oh yeah, the Royals have great. Their powder blue jerseys are one of the nicest in the league, and it
Right.
hurts me to say that.
I've got that hat.
Agreed.
I've got no problem doing that. It's just a fashion statement, you know?
Would you wear a Cubs hat?
No.
No, okay.
Mostly because that's just a shitty fucking hat. Like, it's a dumb
It is
hat.
pretty basic. It
It's
is pretty
dumb.
basic.
Their uniforms, and their goddamn gold numbered jerseys tonight.
I'm not a fan.
Kill
I'm
myself.
not really a fan of that. That was almost as bad as like when the Royals, like the year after. Understand you're the Royals and shit, but the year after they won the World Series, where they put the crown on top of their hat, it's like they had no idea that there's a World Series every year, and like somebody wins it every year. You're
I
not
know,
really
I
that
saw
special.
I saw a couple Royals fans at my or not Royals fans on my Facebook today arguing about some shit that happened at the game. Like they were bitching about fans booing their own players, and I'm like, oh, trouble in paradise. You guys are 3-year-old Royals fans and don't fucking realize that when you suck ass, shit's not fun, and everyone argues on Facebook and everyone fights.
I can't stand
So
that
good for
fucking
you.
team.
Good.
I can't stand that fucking team, dude.
Can't wait for Blue Jays fans to realize the same thing this year. Because I don't think they're going to be any good.
They're like 1-5, and Tulowitzki's already bitching about shit. I was watching Donaldson the other day. I tweeted about this, like struck out looking, and then the whole way back to dugout was like, "The fucking thing wasn't a strike."
Fuck
I love
Josh
the first
Donaldson.
week of baseball. I love all the overreactions. I love. It's just so funny watching like the Giants start out 1-4 or whatever, and you know they had the best record in the bigs halfway through last year, and they just couldn't fucking close a game the second half of the year. So they go out, fix their bullpen, start 2017, and 1-4, 3 bullpen blown leads, and I'm like,
Did
I
they
fucking love it.
Did they really even fix their bullpen? All they did was sign Mark Melanson, and then like, all right, we're good.
It's pretty
And
solid
then like,
one, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's all I know of. Not like I
But
pay
he-
attention.
yeah, he blew it on opening day though. It was pretty
Oh,
funny.
it's fantastic. I just love it.
It was so funny. I've been watching a lot of Diamondbacks games actually. They're pretty fun.
Fuck the Diamondbacks. Dude, they rake.
Yeah.
They rake.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
The
If
night
they
I
can,
was there, they beat the Indians like 7-3, I think. I don't know.
They spanked that ass. Like
I
3
was
straight
I
games.
was thrilled to see Frankie Lindor in action for the first time, though.
He's so
He hit a
good.
bomb. He hit a bomb in the first inning. He was flashing the leather out there at short.
Opposite field, right? That one.
No, he pulled it, but got some good wood on it. He's worth the price of admission.
Right.
He's one of those guys.
Indians looked so damn good sweeping the Rangers, and they look like dog shit. Talk about Twitter fans in turmoil.
oh my God, yeah.
Dumpster fire. But
Yeah.
it's been a pretty good first week, I'd say. Any other notables from week 1?
I can't really think of anything very notable. Chris Sale looks fucking incredible. I have like a boner every time I watch him pitch.
Yeah, he did.
My O's were the last team to lose a game, so that was fun, just like last year. But I don't know. I still don't. I don't have a lot of faith in them this year.
Quick side note, back to the topic from last podcast about how what kind of operation we run here. I'm sitting here recording this, and my roommate is probably 15 feet away from me on the couch. It's like super hot in here because the heat's been on and the weather just cracked, and it went from like snow to 75 here.
Yeah, you're shirtless again.
Yeah, exactly. I'm shirtless, and which is better than wearing a jersey. And he's just sitting there on the couch, laying. He's sleeping, just balls out in his underwear, just fucking tanked on the couch. So I'm gonna try to focus while there's some dude's nuts hanging 15 feet from me, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, we got this. We got this.
I can tell you now that in about 5-10 minutes, maybe my roommate will be coming in with some Sonic for me. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's pretty solid. What are you getting?
I'm getting a couple corn dogs, and I can't say it with a straight face, but the honey barbecue bacon little chickie is fire. It's so good.
You seem
But I
like
can't-
you seem like a corn dog and little chickie guy.
I can't. Yeah, dude, I don't know. They're good. They're really good.
When does this tour end? Sometime in the summer?
Our last group of clinics is in Atlanta the last week of June.
So how
Fuck,
much-
dude, so you're gone forever. Well, I'm crying
Yeah.
for you. What a shitty life you're living right now.
It's been a lot of fun. Went
How
to
much
Arizona
garbage?
State. We had the last week off, and we just had our first camp in a week tonight. And on our way down, like I said, we stopped at Dodger Stadium, hit the San Diego beaches. We hit Chase Field in Arizona. We spent a night in Albuquerque. We stopped at Arizona State and got fucked up one night out at the bars on, I think it's called Mill Street down there. It's like the party spot for the university. So it's been a fun week. I'm looking forward to this a lot.
Well, prayers for you, man. Prayers.
Not to brag, but
Not to brag,
fun.
but it was
It's
fucking incredible.
It's a fun situation I'm in right now.
Whatever. Second side note, looking at my fantasy team right now, which is fucking lit because it's the first day of the week and Will Myers just hit for the cycle. So I'm off to a good start. But I haven't played fantasy baseball in a couple years. I think I said that already. So I gave it a dabble this year. And so week 1 just ended yesterday. And I'm looking at the scoring, and we ended up tying like 5 categories to 5, or however you call it. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm 0-1 to start the year. How gay is that? But in this league, my record ended up being like 6-6-2. Is that how fantasy baseball always works? Shouldn't I be 0-1?
I don't know. Every league's
We
different.
go wins by categories. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I almost flipped my shit at the commissioner today. But then I'm like, I
Is
don't
that
play
the-
fantasy. Maybe this is how it always is.
Is that the 20-team baseball fan league?
No, that's DraftKings. Maybe I think you're talking about.
No. There's one that like our little Facebook
Oh,
group.
no.
came
I'm
up with.
not even in that. I'm not in that.
Oh, you're not.
No.
I missed the draft for that one, and my ace is like Danny Duffy, I think.
I'm rocking
Bad.
Duffy too, because I'm clearly a rookie at this, so I tried to like brush up on the scoring and how this works before, because I'm literally clueless. I've never done this. I haven't done this in forever. So I tried to brush up on the scoring, and I'm like, oh fuck pitching, dude. I can just out hit everybody. I didn't draft a pitcher till fucking 15th round or some shit. So my pitching stats
Pitching's
brutal,
deep.
but my hitting is just yeah. So in hindsight, I maybe should have drafted a couple more pitchers, but. I don't know how this shit works, so it's going to be interesting year.
I have something I want to talk about. I want to see if any of you guys have caught on to this either. You know how you have your beef for like Stroman and Bumgarner. I think I have a beef with Nicholas Castellanos. I cannot stand this dude.
Interesting beef.
Well, because there's a couple reasons. One, he's fucked up the Red Sox like the whole series. Doesn't it's just hurting me. But the dude, like, he was Nick Castellanos, and now this year he's like, I want to be called Nicholas. Well, like, go fuck yourself. And
yeah, definitely fuck yourself on that.
I remember, and then I saw him on MLB Network last year, and they were talking like with a couple of the Tigers, and he was like, yeah, like I never even followed Major League Baseball when I was a kid. I just played, and I'm just really fucking good. And the way he was talking about the way he like didn't follow Major League Baseball, he was like, yeah, I just had like other stuff to do. Like I was better than all you fucking nerds out there that are just wearing my jersey and shit. Like,
jeez, well, good. Speaking of people who are just too good for the rest of the world, Tim Tebow hit his second yak of the year.
That's incredible. Hold on, let me get my.
Is that news? Is that news?
What do you mean?
Is that relevant news?
Absolutely.
Because everyone flipped their shit on me for even talking about it the other day, and I'm like, oh, I feel like a rant video coming because you're all so fucking stupid.
I do not understand the hate for Tim Tebow. Like, the dude is just trying to play baseball. I really don't fucking get why people get really that amped up about him. He's hit 2 home runs already in the first week. Like, he obviously has some idea what he's doing.
And everyone felt the need, of course. I mean, I saw this coming from a mile away. Before I even thought of the tweet, I could tell you these responses were coming. Yeah, dude, he's facing minor league pitching. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to fucking delete my Twitter. This was moment number 1 of the year where I'm like, dude, I got to delete my Twitter. I can't do it.
Man. As much as I want to be part of the stick to football train with Tebow, I just can't. There's something about him that's just enticing. Like, did you see the swing he put on that ball yesterday for his jack?
Yeah, it was a
good baseball swing.
It was fucking gorgeous.
Kept his hands in, turned on an inside fastball, pulled it over the wall.
I tweeted the picture.
It's great.
This is the swing of the guy y'all act like doesn't belong holding a baseball bat.
Now, to be fair, when he first started and had that like preliminary workout, he looked extremely awkward. But I don't know if he's just gotten good coaching the last few months or what. But like,
but there's so many dudes that
he looks decent
that I've seen around the college ball scene and the summer ball scene. They look dumpy as hell. Like, if you saw them in like a showcase workout where you just had coaches there watching them work out for 15 minutes, super dumpy, trash player. But you put them in a game, or you just look at their tools and you look at the kind of body the guy has. I mean, if you listen to the MLB draft and you listen to what these scouts say about their players, they're talking about their fucking, oh, he's got a great jawline. It looks like he's going to really develop. What do you mean, his jaw? So these dudes are like, I mean, you see a body like Tim Tebow, these scouts had to be just jizzing themselves.
Sure.
No, it's perfect. Like, it's like, what if you watch Hunter Pence, like, just working out on the field? You're like, this dude has no idea what he's doing. Or even in Moneyball, like, they have the one scene where, what's his face? Jonah Hill is telling Billy Beane, he's like, oh, this is Kevin Youkilis. He waddles like a duck, so nobody pays attention to him. But, like, he could fucking mash.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got the hard part down. You can teach a guy to hit or how to fuck another Moneyball line. Like, dude, playing first base, not that fucking hard. I can teach you. Kyle Schwarber playing left field, not that fucking hard, dude. We can learn it in like 2 months. But you can't teach somebody how to be God. You know, that's what Tim Tebow is. So it's like he's got the hard part down. Yeah, maybe we'll teach him how to hit. I don't know. And it's working, whatever.
Yep.
So to act like it's not news is so fucking retarded. I'm not, by pointing out that he hit his second home run, I'm not saying he should be in the big leagues. I'm not saying he's going to be. I'm not even saying he's good. I'm saying you're all stupid for acting like this guy doesn't belong holding a baseball bat at a high A level. It's just ridiculous. And it's like Michael Jordan didn't fucking belong on a baseball field either. That guy sucked ass. But of course we're going to cover it because it's Michael fucking Jordan. This is Tim Tebow. Okay? If I don't cover Tim Tebow, I'm going to hell. So we're doing it.
It's just like the thing with Tim Tebow is like, people keep saying the thing like, oh, he's taking away at bats from other guys. He's doing this. He's doing the other thing. Like, I don't understand why, 1, people care so much. 2, he obviously can hit. And 3, I had another point, but I lost it. Fuck.
That shit always happens to me. Okay, if you're going to talk to me about he's taking a bat away from another guy, who? Who's he taking the at bat away from? Give me a fucking name, dickhead. You can't. Dude, dickhead on Twitter.
I actually went to a Columbia Fireflies game over the summer because that's where my mom lives in South Carolina. And I went there. It was the Fireflies versus the Red Sox, like high A or whatever league they're in. And the Red Sox bench coach was hitting ninth, playing shortstop, hitting like 191. But nobody's freaking out about him playing. Like, obviously he's there just because he's the bench coach's son. Or the people who are just saying about Tebow, like, fucking, oh my God, I had the point again and I lost it. Shit.
That's right. Yeah. He's not taking at bats away from anybody, because if he's not taking the at bat away from somebody, some 15-and-a-half-year-old Dominican kid who just signed for $500,000 is coming in and taking those at bats. It's not the kid who got cut because of Tebow. He was gone in like 3 weeks anyway.
If you look up those teams, like their rosters, while I was there, I was like, oh, let me see what this guy's up to. He's literally been in high A for 5 years, and he hits like 250. And then one time he moved up, and he hit like 050, and they just put him right back down. Like, it's not really that big of a deal.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. No.
And the Mets are making bank. The Mets are making bank off of him too. So fucking whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand the hate.
Let the guy have his shot. There's no reason we should get our panties in a bunch about it.
It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know what he's gonna do in like the fall when he's got to go back to the SEC network. That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that either, but who cares? As long as he just hits bombs all summer, I'm fine with it. Watch him just playing like the home run derby down there. Just fucking rake.
Hope he does. Hope he wins it.
Yeah, he will.
I hope he does too. I'm rooting for the guy. I don't really give a shit, but I had to watch the Cubs raise their goddamn banner tonight. That was painful. Not as painful as watching Juliana Zobrist's "God Bless America" rendition, though.
I didn't listen to it. It was on the TV at the gym. I didn't hear it. Was it bad?
You can just go to Twitter for things like this, and
I will. I will.
The comments were, "Wow, Ben Zobrist is a lucky guy," until he hears his wife sing, and he's not a lucky guy.
Really that bad?
I guess. I saw a clip, didn't really get to hear too much, but heard it wasn't good. And she definitely gets the benefit of the doubt because she's a smoke bomb. So if people on Twitter are like, this is really bad, it's probably pretty bad.
Yeah. I'm going to have to check that out later.
Yeah, dude.
I knew nothing about it at all. I've been out hosting clinic. The group we had tonight was a nightmare. Oh, my God. I'm not even going to get into that.
Coaching kids, never been an interest to me. Everyone's like, oh, you're done playing ball. You're going to go coach? Nope. I'm going to stay far fucking away from coaching.
It sucks.
Not going to do it.
I'll scout. I wouldn't have a problem scouting, but I don't know if I could coach this.
Yeah.
Although, I think if it were a different scenario where, like, these are kids I have control of for an extended period of time, there'd be, like, some sort of mutual respect there. But at clinics like this where they come out for 3 hours and some of them don't even want to be there, no, none of these kids give a shit.
Those kids aren't getting better at baseball in 3 hours, dude. Those camps are for, hey, let's go to Cal's baseball camp and it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's all. We just want them to have
Which
fun.
is fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's
like we have to act like we're trying to really make them better baseball players, but in reality, like we just want them to have a good time and think baseball is a fun sport to play.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what it is. So. And I went on a long rant about that this week on Snapchat, I think, about making the game fun again. How everyone else sucks, and how they just try to kill. MLB just tries to fucking kill us little people in the baseball media game. Like, was it last year or 2 years ago? There was a big thing. MLB was making a push to stop people like us from posting pictures and even vines of big league games. Like, if something happened in a big league game, they didn't want us tweeting vines. Like, some people got popped, and they were like, you can't fucking tweet that, or we're going to come after you.
I was actually concerned for your account earlier this week when you posted, like, the video of someone hitting a home run to, like, the Titanic theme or whatever. Because that was just a video, and I thought your account was about to get shut down because I know a lot of people have just been gotten shut down by MLB for posting, like, a 6-second clip of a game.
Yeah, I got popped. This one I got popped by Facebook for copyright on the fucking Celine Dion song. I'm like, listen, dude, Celine Dion has to understand that song is going to be thrown to every sports video ever.
Yeah, for real.
And you're going to pop me. I swear I've seen the videos of that on Facebook. Maybe I haven't. Maybe it's just Twitter. Twitter, you can post whatever you want. Instagram, same thing. But Facebook, I get popped like twice a week. And this time I couldn't post a video on Facebook for like a week. And I got a little nervous because I thought they permanently stopped me from posting videos. And I'm like, this is not a good thing. But yeah, MLB's, that's the most stupid thing ever because, like I was saying this week, I think it was Snapchat. It's not there's been this big push to make baseball not suck again, make it fun again. And the people that are going to make baseball fun again are not ESPN and Bleacher Report. Nobody watches. It's like 15-year-old kids don't fucking watch that. They watch our Instagram. They watch all the other ones like it. I'm not going to go through the names again and plug them all. But like you watch these little guys. I don't want to call them little guys, but you know, people like us that have these Instagram accounts with 500,000 followers, and all they do is post baseball videos. That's where the kids are watching and getting pumped about watching, you know, players with the fucking Titanic theme over them doing something sick. That's what makes baseball fun.
It's because you have to expose them to like the exciting part of the game, because if you're just flipping through the channels and you see your local team on, you watch it, you're more than likely, if you watch it for like 5 to 10 minutes, you're not going to see anything. But I remember like Game 7 of the World Series when literally the entire world was watching it. The whole game was so exciting. Everybody I know who knows I'm a baseball freak was like, holy shit, the fucking game was incredible. This happened and then that happened and then the other thing happened. And I was like, yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it? But like, it's never like that.
Right.
It's never that exciting all the time. But if you show people how exciting the game can be, they're like, wow, this is actually fucking awesome.
But it's stupid. If they weren't a bunch of like 65-year-old white dude morons, they would look around social media and understand who it is that's getting all this rally around baseball. It's not like, not tooting our own horn here, but it's not fucking ESPN or Bleacher Report or The Score or anybody else. Like, it's us that sit here and most of us do it for $0, and we sit here with hundreds of thousands of impressions and engagements every single week, and they're trying to tell us that we got to stop doing it.
It's the people who listen. It's the people who religiously listen to Buster Olney's podcast who are preventing us from making baseball fun again. I tweeted a video last year of Gary Thorne, the Orioles broadcaster, accidentally saying that Albert Pujols was retarded. And,
That's such a great vine.
It was great.
Rest
Pujols
in
is
peace,
retarded,
but
retired.
yeah, that's one of the legendary clips of our time.
And I tweeted it from the O's account that I run, and it got, you know, it was one of my more popular tweets. And then like a week later, I go back to look and see how many retweets it had, and boom, MLB had deleted the video.
He got deleted?
I was like, your media can no longer be displayed. Like, it violates the whatever the fuck. I don't know. But yeah, it got deleted.
Wow.
A 15-second video, little voiceover, Pujols is retarded, and it's gone.
That's bad.
Dude, back to Gary Thorne. Gary Thorne is like,
Whatever.
I'd say he's like top 3 broadcaster in the game.
Well, he's a hockey announcer doing baseball. He started with hockey, and that's like, he still does hockey every once in a while. But
That's
he's
crazy.
Fantastic. The next time I see Gary Thorne when I'm back home, I want to ask him to record the voicemail on my cell phone. I just think that'd be amazing.
Get him to record the intro to the podcast.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
Give us something.
I'll see if I can get a little inside scoop.
If you can do play-by-play hockey, you can
I'm
play-by-play anything.
Thank you.
Oh, you got
Sorry,
your
my
little
Sonic
chickies.
just got here.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my little chickies.
That's great. Yeah, if you can.
Right?
Gary
Even my
Thorne is one of
roommate,
the
those
best.
things are banging.
Even though he's not in, was he in the show or was he in MLB 2K?
I don't know. He wasn't in the show.
Okay, it
Gary?
must have been 2K back in the day.
Gary Thorne, I think he was also I think like the one-time Little League World Series game that came out. I think he was a broadcaster in that too.
I think he was. I think he's actually done the Little League World Series.
Yeah, probably. But his home run, his call of Trumbo's walk-off on opening day was the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely
He's
enjoy
good.
him.
He's had some good ones.
The Indians TV guys, Rick Manning and Matt Underwood, are just fucking brutal.
Yeah, they're
Absolutely
annoying.
Brutal. Can't watch.
They're almost on the Marlins level of annoying.
I don't listen to other teams' broadcasts, so I don't know. But obviously, I know guys like Gary Thorne.
Yeah.
One thing that gets on my nerves about Gary Thorne is it's been like 6 years now, and he still has no idea how to pronounce Encarnacion. It's always Encarnacion. It's not that hard. Just sound it out, man.
That's almost as annoying as like the old white guys on MLB Network that call Yoenis Cespedes. They call him like Cespedes. I'm like, dude, fucking nobody says it like that. Just you literally hear everybody say Cespedes, and he's like, yeah, Yoenis Cespedes. He's a good guy.
You'd think after so many years of Encarnacion shoving his wood up the O's pitching staff, he might get the clue on how to pronounce his name.
Seriously.
Jesus. Okay, we can't do a podcast here without talking about this Rob Manfred quote from earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Because I just go up and down my Twitter and Okay, we can't miss this. Rob Manfred. Everyone's not a fan, but from my perspective, all four major sports, nobody's ever going to be a fan of the commissioner of their sport. So I kind of give the guy the benefit of the doubt, especially with these changes. I'm more open to these changes than the average baseball fan, I think. But this one, the dude has lost his fucking marbles. So direct quote. This was on. I don't know. This was on what broadcast? It was on during a game from the New York Daily News. Robert Manfred talking about slowing the game down and talking about. They were talking about relief pitchers or something. He said, "I've got nothing against relief pitchers." But they do two things to the game. They slow the game down, and our relievers have become so dominant at the back end that they actually rob action out of the end of the game. So he went on to say that they might have to consider a rule where they limit the number of pitchers a team can use at the end of a game or an inning. And I'm just like, dude, of all the things that have crossed the table on how to shorten the game or make baseball more exciting, I mean, I've heard people say trim the game to 7 innings, which is absurd in itself. But now I have to
ridiculous.
Now I have to read. Pitchers are so dominant they make the game boring. And he
My
starts
question
off
is,
by saying, "I don't hate relief pitchers," and then says, "I fucking hate relief pitchers."
my question is, he says relief pitchers are robbing action from the end of the game. Who decided that action is only offense?
Yeah.
Like, look at Andrew Miller. Watch him throw a slider. Is that, Andrew Miller striking out a guy? Is that not action?
I'm so glad you said that. I
Who-
just thought
who
it was
made
just the
that
pitcher
call?
in me. Like, maybe just the pitcher in me is the one that finds like a 2-1 game exciting. But yeah, dude, why every time we talk about action and making the game more fun, they talk about offensive numbers being down. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
How do you look at Andrew Miller just dicing dudes, having dudes swinging at balls that are bouncing and rolling into the dugout? That's how far they moved. How do
If
you
you
not
can't
find that fun?
appreciate, if you can't appreciate good pitching, you shouldn't be watching baseball in the first
But
place.
I understand, like, if the average fan probably finds a home run more exciting because they've never thrown a baseball hard and tried to make it move like that, so they can't really appreciate what Andrew Miller and Zach Britton do to baseballs.
Yeah,
You know,
and
it was
that's
like-
understandable.
Right.
Yeah, it was like last night I was at the Mets game and I hate going to the bathroom during a game or leaving my seat, but this really had me like in a fucking situation because I didn't want to miss the Mets at bats, but I also refused to not watch Noah Syndergaard pitch. And honestly, if I had to go to the bathroom, I would have gone while the Mets were up because he's just fucking ridiculous to watch pitch.
Yeah, he's been looking good too. He hasn't walked that guy yet, right? He's got like 17 Ks, 0 walks.
Yeah, that's why I saw somebody on Twitter was saying like, "Oh, this fucking guy, all he does is throw hard." Like he's such a douche.
He also
Like,
has an 0.69 ERA.
Yeah, nice.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, he was awesome last night.
Shout out to him and his 069. It's been a good week. Guys, MLB The Show, I might give up on that. We've just been getting our tits ripped nonstop. It's a really good game so far. So we're like 2 weeks into the MLB The Show season, and I just can't fucking win. I can't win it much lately, honestly. I got my ass beaten. I have yet to win a DraftKings contest. I have yet to. By the way, we have a new DraftKings league, Baseball Fam. So if you guys are DraftKings people, you go to baseballfam.com/DraftKings. Take you right into our league. Play some contests. Clearly, I'm giving away free money here, so there's no reason not to join. I've been losing my bets, and it's just been fucking brutal. Although I did bounce back yesterday. McCullers and the Astros, they're playing the Royals, right? So I took the McCullers pretty big, way too big, bigger than I should have. And the game went fucking 13 innings and ended on a walk-off walk. I was losing my fucking brain. That's why I'm wearing a hat, because I don't have much hair left at this point.
Mm-hmm. I got a text from my buddy at midnight last night. He goes, "Yo, I beat Shane tonight in DraftKings."
Oh, yeah. Born, right? Buckled Up Born.
Yeah,
I don't know his
yeah.
actual name. I just know his
Nick.
fucking Nick. Okay.
Nick,
yeah, dude,
that's my boy.
Nick beat my dick in. Like, it was bad. It was
I'll
like
have to- I'll have to
$5
tell him to
too.
listen
And in
to this
DraftKings,
podcast.
in the DraftKings world, like $5 is a lot because you play 180 days a year. So like playing $5 a night, you're throwing $1,500 on a baseball season.
Yeah.
I've
And
yet to
it
dive
takes a
into the
good-
DraftKings game.
It takes a good deal of success
Dude,
to break
it's
even.
hard. Dude, DraftKings
It
is hard. I mean, you think like, all right, dude, I'm a baseball guy. I watch I watch as much baseball as anybody else. Like, I could definitely. And there's so many. Like, there's 15,000 people in this contest. You're telling me I can't pick a better team than 7,500 of these nerds? No, dude, you can't, because it's not. It's very little about like watching the game. It's all just looking at numbers, and it's hard.
That's why I thrive on those little double ups where all you have to do is like finish in the top half to convert like $3 to 550 or whatever it is. Like
Right.
that's how you stay even. That's how you pick up your pace a little
That's
bit.
really all I play. I don't play too many like big tournaments where there's like, only 20% win. But it's you have to pick different teams based on what kind of contest you're in. Like if you're in some kind of tournament like that, the other day when the Phillies put up 12 runs in the first against the Nats, like that's the team you have to target. You have to take 5 Phillies hitters on your team, and you have to have them throw up 12 in the first inning if you want to win those tournaments.
Yeah.
So
They're not easy.
So that's why I play double ups. I'm like, I just want to pick the best team, give me the most points, but I'm just so fucking bad at it. I think I have really bad luck.
I know the feeling. When I got sucked into DraftKings, it was like week 1 of an NFL season, and I think I joined I think it was like Chad Ochocinco's league. It was like $5 to join, and I ended up winning I finished in the top 10 or something, and I won like $200 some, and then it got to my head, and I blew like $350 the rest of the season.
Yeah. No,
That's my experience with it.
It's definitely a rabbit hole that you can. We're all laughing because I saw Mario trying to take a picture of the screen, and I had to flex on him. So I hope that was a good pick.
You got it.
I didn't even see that.
We got it.
I was eyeing my next corn dog.
Jeez, maybe we'll tweet that out. But let's see. All right, well, we'll wrap up here. Good first week of the season. Glad to be back. Ryan,
I'm
safe
so happy
travels.
it's back.
Mario, let me know about that bicep pick and how that looks.
I'll send that to you
Thanks
right
everyone
now.
for listening. Also, by the way, before we head out, we got to give a quick shout out to Caitlin and Sam Adams for the hookup on the booze for the podcast, which really was only a hookup to me because it came to me and you guys didn't get any. But it was for us.
Still salty about that.
Word got out that we like to have a pop or two during our show, so we got a nice big ass box of Sam Adams and a bottle of Jaeger in there too, which the Jaeger has not been opened yet because Jaeger, but the beer was good. It's all gone. I think we got it last week, so that's gone. But shout out to Caitlin and Sammy's. You guys got any last thoughts?
Bud Light for life.
Oh, come on, dude. After I just plug a fucking sponsor, you got to drop that. We'll edit that out.
Oh man.
We're not going to edit that out.
I don't even have I have like 4 cans of Natty Light in my cooler.
You guys,
And that's it.
you guys are
Oh, we got to
Hold
edit
on.
that out now,
To
too.
be fair,
We
to
got-
be
no, we
fair,
got
hold on.
salt.
To be fair, it was like 2 12-packs for $10.
That's not fair. That does not negate anything you just said. But whatever.
All right, fine.
All right.
I'll just stick
Enjoy
to
your
my
Bud
Sonic
Light. Enjoy
corn
your
dog.
Natty. Enjoy your corn dog. We'll see you guys later. Boom. That was money.
Nothing happened. That
No.
was fucking perfect.